let's start at, you know what, let's just start from the top. 2 Esdras 13:1. And it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. This is talking about Yahweh Shai when he returns. Right now, when he's speaking about the sea and the waves being moved thereof, it's not talking about the ocean. You know, it's talking about from the heavens, because the heavens also are known as, you know, the sea, right? The waters, the Shemayim. Okay. So that's how Yahweh Shai is going to return. He's going to invade this place. He's going to appear, right? The fathership, like that scene, you know, brothers bringing out all the time, you know, the apostles and the elders, they bring this out all the time. As far as, if you think about that movie Independence Day, which is going to be way more glorious than that when Yahweh Shai returns, but that'll give you a certain mindset of how it's going to be when Yahweh Shai returns, right? You're going to see the fathership in the clouds, and he's going to appear. Okay. And then it says with the thousands of heaven. Well, I believe I'm jumping the gun, right? So let me keep reading, because when Yahweh Shai returns, he's going to come back with the angels. It says, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, you see? And those are going to be the angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. So people are going to tremble. Revelation 1:7 speaks about when Yahweh Shai returns. Let me grab that real quick. Salaki, I know I'm all over the place. Bear with me. Behold, he cometh with clouds, speaking about the chariots, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so mine. So everybody's going to see the returning of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. This is about to be the greatest event in the history of existence. You see, this is what it's about, man. Yahweh Shai is about to get his glory. And guess what? With us being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, we're going to get our glory as well. But it's all about Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so this is about to be the most important event in the history of existence. All things are going to be put on hold. All things are going to stop when Yahweh Shai returns, man. Everything in the heavens, all eyes will be on this particular event, man. Okay, it says, and when he turned his countenance to look, all things under him, Salakia, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice. And this is speaking about, the chariots, because they're going to be shooting concentrated energy upon this place as well. Babylon over there in the Middle East, when Yahweh Shai destroys these troops, as I'm reading, what it's about to go into, right? So it says, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. So you're going to have America getting hit with nukes. The chariots are going to be shooting concentrated energy, zapping the people like in that scene, War of the Worlds. And I'm speaking about the latest one with Tom Cruise. When it was going around zapping people. That's what's going to happen. Okay. And after this, I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven. This is speaking about the troops, those military troops from all the nations that are gathering in the Middle East. You see, I just read in Joel, the 3rd chapter, about how the Lord is gathering these nations into the land of Yahweh Shaphat, the Lord's judgment. Okay, in the Middle East. It says to subdue the man that came out of the sea, because they're going to be warring against themselves. And when they see Yahweh Shai pull up, they're going to be afraid. As I keep reading, it's going to tell you they're going to be afraid, but the Lord is going to put a spirit on them to actually try to fight against him, so that the Lord can exhale on them, so to speak, man. Put them down, blast their ass, man. Let me keep reading. But I beheld, verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. So Esdras thought he was looking at a mountain when he saw the fathership, because it's going to be that huge. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not, because it's not a mountain. It's going to be the fathership. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight, because the Lord is going to put the spirit on them. They're going to be terrified, but the Lord is going to put a spirit on them to fight, so that the Lord can put them down. Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire. Yeah, he's gonna put, matter of fact, I believe that was a scene in Independence Day too, when the people were on top of that building and that laser beam of concentrated energy came and zapped their ass. That's how the Lord is gonna do these troops. And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Woo! Man, the Lord is about to work out on these niggas, man. And everybody that don't want to get right, guess what, man? You're going to get put down with the heathen. When I said everybody that don't want to get right, I'm speaking about you rebellious 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Because we are the Lord's people, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Two-thirds of y'all that want to follow behind this devil, that want to follow the ways of the heathen, y'all going to get put down. Jeremiah 10:2 says, learn not the ways of the heathen, man. But y'all want to follow behind the ways of the heathen, y'all going to get put down like the heathen, man. Right? But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. Till next time, I want to say shalom.